And of course, the wonderful reason for that is the support that we get from our industry peers, industry leaders, members of the media, our customers, and of course, wonderful champions of innovation. I think we can all acknowledge that there's a certain sense of excitement in the air. And of course, that leads to our ceremony that's going to be unfolding on our screen next, which is the groundbreaking ceremony. Not just does it mark the beginning of today's event, ladies and gentlemen, it also signifies a wonderful start to a long journey ahead. One that's filled with milestones, one that's filled with incredible technology, engineering excellence, one that drives forward the legacy of Carrier. Every installation, every picture that we've witnessed so far, also, when you explore it, you will realize that it showcases a story of precision, of trust that we've built through the years and long-term performance. And that reflects in the products that we present to you. The evolution, ladies and gentlemen, of Carrier's chiller plants itself is one that's been of great importance to the landscape of the industry here in India. Decades of innovation, decades of performance and adaptation coming to life. And today we stand at an interesting juncture where we acknowledge our journey so far and also present to you the first step into the next phase of our journey. On screen, of course, we've got our chief guest, Shri Nara Lokesh Garu, Honorable Minister, in conversation with our global leadership team. And that highlights, of course, the one part of collaboration that truly stands close to the heart of Carrier. We truly believe that when it comes to innovation, it is synergy that propels us forward. And on screen, we're witnessing exactly that. Our commitment towards excellence has been deep, but also our commitment towards collaboration and synergy is just as important in our journey. And a wonderful depiction of that very fact, ladies and gentlemen, is what we have coming up on stage, a shared vision being highlighted in a few minutes. The world of cooling systems, ladies and gentlemen, in India was set in motion almost in 1986, 40 years back, when Carrier decided to begin that very journey here. And of course, it has almost been driven every step of the way with deep passion and love, not just for the brand, but also the technology. And of course, on screen, we've got the visuals of exactly that, the shared passion towards building a lovely future. The next step, or rather the first step of which we're here to celebrate, the groundbreaking ceremony, ladies and gentlemen. This is happening in the hall adjacent to us, so please do feel free to put your hands together and celebrate as we mark a milestone moment here in the journey of Carrier India. Well, with that official groundbreaking moment, ladies and gentlemen, we also celebrate Carrier's journey, one that's been of constant evolution, constant trust. And today we stand at the beginning of yet another lovely start. Marking our commitment towards a better tomorrow, marking a commitment towards a shared vision, we now have a photo op featuring our global leadership team. Ladies and gentlemen, we've all heard the name Carrier, we've all seen the technology come to life, but it's not very often that we get to see the faces behind the innovation. So here we go, some of our leadership team members who've joined us from across the world, the people behind the complex operations. The moment is about to unfold, ladies and gentlemen, while we invite our chief guests and our esteemed dignitaries here on stage, setting into motion our on-stage proceedings, our formal proceedings that mark this milestone in Carrier's journey, the groundbreaking ceremony here in the heart of Sri City. One more time, we take the opportunity to welcome everyone on this momentous occasion. Thank you for joining us here, for celebrating with us, for witnessing this milestone moment in Carrier's journey. In India, being commemorated, of course, here off stage so far, but on stage as well. A journey that has quite significantly shaped the country's cooling infrastructure. And the reason for that, of course, is we all know the magic of innovation, reliability, engineering excellence, passion, our focus towards precision. Our landmark milestones have truly come alive thanks to the constant evolution, the constant trust that we've received. And today, of course, we witnessed the feature of the chiller plant, our photo gallery featuring the timeline that we've been through. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are very excited to mark this very significant occasion by welcoming our dignitaries on stage. Before that, we'd like to extend a very special thanks to each of our guests who've joined us here at the groundbreaking ceremony of Carrier's upcoming facility in the heart of Sri City. Ladies and gentlemen, a true destination of world-class infrastructure, industrial progress, connectivity. We're truly excited to welcome our dignitaries onto the stage. Dr. Ravindra Sanna Reddy, Managing Director, Sri City. We're also honored to have our global leadership team from Carrier here with us, Mr. Mike Dowser, ladies and gentlemen, Senior Vice President Operations, Mr. Sundaresan Narayanan, Managing Director, Climate Solutions India, Ms. Nadia Villeneuve, Senior Vice President, Chief People and Communications Officer, Mr. Michael Gergis, President, Climate Solutions, Asia Pacific, Middle East and Africa, Mr. David Gitlin, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Carrier. Marking the significance of the occasion, we're privileged to have with us Shri Anagani Satyaprasad Garu, Honorable Minister for Revenue, Registration and Stamps, Government of Andhra Pradesh. And we're privileged to extend a very special welcome to our chief guest, Shri Nara Lokesh Garu, Honorable Minister for Human Resources Development, Information Technology, Electronics and Communications, and Real-Time Governance, Government of Andhra Pradesh. We invite our guests to kindly take a seat. Esteemed dignitaries on stage, industry leaders, our valuable partners, customers, members of the media, thank you so much for joining us here today. For over 40 years now, Carrier has been at the forefront of innovation and climate solutions, developing systems that are intelligent, that are efficient, and also responsive to the evolving needs of not just industries and communities, but also the environment. This is a journey that's been shaped by manufacturing excellence, that's been sustained by a deep and enduring belief in India's growth story. And today, in your august presence, that journey moves forward. We stand at a lovely juncture, one that connects a strong legacy with a clear sense of direction for the future. A moment that truly reflects not just how far Carrier has come, but also where we are choosing to go next. And it is only fitting that we mark this milestone here in the heart of Sri City, one of India's leading integrated business destinations, bringing together global industries and world-class infrastructure. So, ladies and gentlemen, we gather here not just to witness and celebrate the groundbreaking of a new facility, but also to mark a renewed commitment to innovation, to sustainability, and to building for the future with intent and responsibility. Taking our proceedings forward, we now have the ceremonial lighting of the lamp, a symbol of our culture and tradition invoking the divine powers. May we humbly request our esteemed dignitaries on stage to kindly light the lamp and formally begin our on-stage proceedings led by our chief guest. Thank you so much. May we also request our dignitaries to kindly join us for a photo op. Invite our dignitaries to kindly take a seat. An auspicious start indeed, ladies and gentlemen, and with this ceremonial beginning, of course, we also pave the way for continued success, for collaboration and growth. It is now my privilege to invite Mr. Sundaresan Narayanan, Managing Director, Climate Solutions India, Carrier, to deliver the welcome address, marking the moment. Welcome, sir.
Minister Sir, Honorable Minister Sir, I'll take your permission. For the first time, I'm going to welcome you in Telugu. So if I mispronounce something, please do pardon me. గౌరవనీయులైన ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ రాష్ట్ర ఐటీ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ రియల్ టైమ్ గవర్నెన్స్ మరియు మానవ వనరుల అభివృద్ధి శాఖ మంత్రివర్యులు శ్రీ నారా లోకేష్ గారికి మరియు వారితో విచ్చేసిన ఇతర మంత్రులకు మా హృదయపూర్వక స్వాగతం. మా ఇన్విటేషన్ మన్నించి ఈ చరిత్రాత్మక ఘట్టంలో భాగస్వాములు అయినందుకు మీకు క్యారియర్ తరఫున మా ధన్యవాదాలు. Honorable Minister Nara Lokesh Garu, Honorable Minister Annangani Satya Prasad, our Chairman and CEO Carrier David Gitlin, Michael Girgis, our President for Asia, Middle East and Africa, Nadia, our People Officer and Communications Officer, Mike, our Chief Operations Officer, Sanna Reddy Garu, thank you. And all our esteemed guests, our channel partners, our customers, our supplier partners, and all our Carrier colleagues. A very warm welcome, good morning to all of you. it is a privilege to be part of this historic day for us. On behalf of Carrier India, I take this that it is a monumental day where we are celebrating the milestone of groundbreaking for a new facility for Carrier. It is the first time after 1986 we are actually doing a groundbreaking for the India business. So thank you to Dave and the entire leadership team for supporting this. It means a lot to the business. We do see a lot of opportunities in India. Actually, Dave, Michael, I, and the entire leadership team have been visiting multiple cities in the last 3 days. And it is clear the kind of opportunities that we are seeing in India. It is going to be unparalleled for the next foreseeable future. And it is the right time that we are doing this investment to actually go grab more market share. Carrier is a very strong brand in India. It is a very well-established, respected brand. And with this kind of an investment, this is only going to take it to the next level. What I see as I reflect on our 40-year journey in India, Carrier was the first one to start the local manufacturing way back in 1986. So if the first 40 years of Carrier India has been about growth, the next 40 years is going to be about exponential growth. That's the kind of opportunities we are going to see. And this new factory that we are going to have here, which will be operational by mid of next year, is going to have all the products, whether it is from light commercial to a VRF to chillers, centrifugal chillers up to 3,500 tons, which goes into large buildings, airports, district cooling applications, and even the high-end data center applications. So all the products are going to get manufactured in this single facility. It is probably one of the rare facilities within Carrier as well, which has under one roof all these products getting manufactured. So thank you. I think this means a lot to us, to our supplier partners. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for all of you to partner with us. And before I leave the dais and hand it over to the other distinguished speakers, I want to thank the Sri City team for all the support that they have given us over the last 15 months before we come today as a team here. Sana Reddy Garu, thank you. You've been an exceptional support. Your team has done really wonders for us to getting us here today. And to the Andhra Pradesh government, Minister, Honorable Minister, sir, I look at Andhra Pradesh as the future of India. The kind of development that is going to happen, I do not see any other state that will have this development for the next foreseeable future. So we believe we are in the right state under the guidance and vision of the Chandrababu Naidu Garu also, and your leadership, Minister, sir. And I'll say this government of Andhra Pradesh is been very business friendly. They understand what business as organizations we need to have an ecosystem here, and they have really supported us, so thank you. And I really feel honored that Carrier will be a part of the Swarna Andhra vision of 2047. We will make it for the state of Andhra Pradesh, and looking forward to it. So thank you again, a very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for setting the context for our event today and for also sharing a glimpse on what to expect from the next couple of decades. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we now move to yet another significant moment of today's ceremony, the official plaque reveal. May we humbly invite the Honorable Minister, Sri Nara Lokesh Garu, to mark this wonderful occasion and formally unveil the commemorative plaque. We also request Mr. David Gitlin, Mr. Michael Gergis, and our distinguished dignitaries to join us for this wonderful moment. At this juncture, may I kindly take the opportunity to invite Mr. Michael Gergis, President, Climate Solutions, Asia Pacific, Middle East and Africa, Carrier, to address our gathering. Welcome, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Now that you guys didn't have breakfast yet or what? Good morning. All right, now I'm just making sure everybody's awake. Great, it's so exciting to be here today. This is really a momentous day for us at Carrier. Not every day you get to witness such greatness in such a great presence. But let me start by thanking the Honorable Minister Lokesh for being with us here today and for all the support you've given us. Thank you very, very, very much. And welcome again, David, and all your sponsorship for making this happen and making it a reality. So thank you very, very much. And for our team, because this takes really a village to get it done. So I want to thank all of the Carrier team that has been working together with the fantastic team of Sri City, supporting us, getting us to this moment. And now the real work starts, as I like to say to my team. So after all this celebrations over, we need to go back and start the digging. But I couldn't be more excited about this day because of all what I said, but because India overall is witnessing once in a lifetime opportunity and transformation that has been over 12 and 15 and 20 years in the making. But it's now the moment to go and harvest this phenomenal opportunity. India is not just going through an acceleration and transformation of its economy in one particular vector, but if you look across all verticals in the market, it's on hyper-growth. And that's why we call India as Carrier's most remarkable hyper-growth geography in the world. Actually, in fact, in 2025, India has been one of the fastest growing market for India in the world. And just in Q1 of this year, as Dave announced a few days ago in our earnings call, India again was one of our fastest growing markets. So we couldn't be more excited about this. And as Sundar said, this particular state has all the elements to be in the forefront of this growth. Just few days ago, one of the biggest hyperscalers in the world, Google, has announced in a bit north of here, an incredible investment for one of its largest data centers outside the US. But if I take a step back and look at the amazing trajectory that we're seeing just in data centers, India right now has an installed capacity of 1.5 gigawatts, with a plan to get to 10 gigawatts in the next 4 to 5 years. And that's only what has been announced. There is, we know for a fact that there is about another 10 gigawatts that is in the works. We have the power, we have the talent, and we have the ecosystem to do that. Not only this particular city and this particular state has all the elements of success, because we have close proximity to ports, so we can use this as a manufacturing hub for the world out of here, number one. Number two, we have an incredible pool of talent everywhere. And I'm also excited about this facility because this is truly another once in a lifetime and once in a generation opportunity for us, because Carrier 40 years ago is one of the first HVAC manufacturers to build a factory in India. And now 40 years later, we're here again making a remarkable groundbreaking ceremony for what to be the first CHVAC manufacturing at that scale in India, and in particular in this phenomenal state, again, thanks to all the support that we get. So it's exciting times. We don't get to witness this every day. And I couldn't be more excited about our future in India and in Carrier with all the support that we get. Future is only fueled by our underlying belief that it's going to be bright, and I couldn't be more optimistic. Again, thank you very much for all the support that we get, and I couldn't be more excited. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think the people in this room definitely share the optimism and the excitement. Thank you so much for detailing the landscape of the tech industry in India and, of course, our wonderful state as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my distinct privilege to invite Mr. David Gitlin, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer, Carrier, to deliver the address. Good morning.
Well, good morning. Mr. Honorable Lokesh, thank you so much for your leadership and everything you've been doing to support us. To make something like this happen, you need a number of things to come together. It starts with a great team with a great vision, and we have a tremendous team here in India led by Michael, and more in India, Sundar and the team. So I know many of you are here today and many of you may be watching. We could not be more proud of the nearly 5,000 colleagues and teammates that we have here in India, whether it's up in Gurgaon or in Hyderabad or in Bengaluru or in Pune, and soon to be right here in Sri City. We could not be more proud of the team. You need a very supportive government body, and that's at a federal level and very specifically at a state level, even locally here in Sri City. And every time we come to India, especially now that we will be a very proud member of this state, we are received with open arms. And the only question that we get is, how can we make this work for you? And that's rare. It's rare in this world to get such receptivity, and we could not be more grateful for the government support that we've gotten. And then we need a growing market. And we have that in India, where, as Michael just said, the growth that we've been experiencing in India has been the highest growth of any country that we've had in the world. We've gone through 4 years where our compounded annual growth rate has exceeded 20%. As Michael said, the first quarter of this year was 33%, and the activity is just getting started. Data centers, hospitality, commercial office building, residential, growing middle class. It has a perfect environment for sustained growth, and there's not a lot of places in the world where you can have confidence around a continuous GDP growth of 6-7%, perhaps even north of that. So we have the team, we have a phenomenally receptive and supportive governments locally and at a federal level, and then what we have is a phenomenal market opportunity in front of us. And then we have the right to win because we have the product portfolio, we have the digital talent, we have the engineering talent. So we could not be more proud of what's happening, and we could not be more proud to be establishing such a state-of-the-art factory right here in Sri City. So I thank all of you so very much for your support.
Thank you, sir, for charting out Carrier's journey. Of course, it's been an amazing one, and we truly enjoyed you shining a spotlight on each of the stakeholders that have made it even more memorable. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're deeply honored to invite our chief guest, a leader whose vision has been pivotal in driving the state's global ambition, for his special address. Please join me as I invite Shri Nara Lokesh Garu, Honorable Minister for Human Resources Development, Information Technology, Electronics and Communications and Real-Time Governance, Government of Andhra Pradesh.
Andarki Namaskaram. Distinguished guests, industry leaders, partners and friends. It's a privilege to stand here today at Sri City, one of India's most dynamic industrial ecosystem, only a truly historical occasion. Today we are not just inaugurating a project, we are unlocking the next chapter of India's digital and AI growth. Let me begin by extending a very warm welcome to the leadership of Carrier. In particular, the delegation led by the chairman and CEO, Dave. Thank you very much for coming all the way here for this historical occasion. As you all know, Carrier is not just a company, but it's a pioneer that transformed how the world thinks about cooling. And I must admit, my first AC was Carrier. And the senior leaders know our chief minister likes to have his room at 17 degrees centigrade. And that was powered by Carrier air conditioner. So there's more than a transaction here. There's a lot more emotional connection here, if I may. From inventing modern air conditioning to becoming a $50 billion global powerhouse, Carrier has constantly been at the forefront of innovation. And today that innovation is coming to the great state of Andhra Pradesh. This 1,000 crore investment will create close to 3,000 local jobs, is a strong vote of confidence in our state, our ecosystem play, and our Chief Minister, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu ji's vision. We are standing in Sri City, not just an industrial park, but a global manufacturing hub. Sri City is spread across close to 8,500 acres, home to 250 companies from 31 countries and over $6 billion of exports coming out of this great land. 70,000 jobs have been created so far, but what excites me most is 50% of those jobs have gone to women. From automotive to electronics, food processing to precision engineering, Sri City represents the best of Make in India and Made in Andhra Pradesh. And today it adds another feather to its cap. Andhra Pradesh has already earned its unique distinction, which is the cool capital of India. 9 leading AC manufacturers are already here. 30 plus component and supply chain players are here. Close to 12,000 crores worth of investments have gone into this ecosystem. A rapid expanding HVAC ecosystem. And by 2027, we expect to manufacture 60% of India's air conditioning requirement here in Sri City. And by 2028, thanks to Carrier, we should now achieve 80% of India's air conditioning coming out of Sri City. As the leadership just shared, India is a growth market, 30% last quarter. I think together we can make it 100%. And that's what I'm sharing with the leadership here. And this is not just about growth for us, this is about global competitiveness. Today, the great state of Andhra Pradesh is competing with different countries. We understand the importance of building an ecosystem. Friends who are here from across the world, a new race is happening in India and all across the world. A race to build data centers. A race to harness the power of artificial intelligence. And I'm proud to say that the great state of Andhra Pradesh will lead that race from the front. But let me share our next big idea. For us, it's not just about bringing the data centers, but it's about building the entire manufacturing ecosystem here in the great state of Andhra Pradesh. And I believe data centers are just the beginning. All of you know data centers need world-class cooling solutions, high-efficiency chillers, power electronics, control systems, and precision manufacturing. Without these, the digital economy cannot function. And data centers